I look so scruffy every time, I do apologise. I'm gonna sit on bog, I don't care. Sitting on bog. Don't worry, the lid's down. My dad has taken a week off work. I've like an egg. I feel really bad because I have just had the 2 weeks, you know when I got the keys, I was currently on a 2-week holiday. I do apologise, the window's open. But I used the last bit of my holidays. Look at that. Look at that. Guys, we had, so it's currently Monday, I can't remember the date, it's like 24th, 5th, somewhere, I don't know. Look how much plasterboard, there's like 1, 2, 3, there's 6 sheets of plasterboard, 7 technically if you count a little bit there. There's 7 sheets of plasterboard up. But I just want to point out, my dad's done this, and he's managed to put the light frame fixture around it. He's done that all by himself. And there's these as well, I didn't even notice these. I apologise for the noise. Obviously, this is the bedroom now, it's so clean. And I can't show, look, I can't show you any further because I don't want to mess with them. But I've got blinds up because they are still partially open, so I don't want to dox myself. Although I actually noticed that I kind of accidentally did that on Twitter a few days ago, but oh well. But no, the bedroom's kind of like done to a degree, apart from the floor, obviously. I sanded all this, the door's done, basically. He's painted all the framing, he's put some extra wooden framing for, where is he? Oh, it's here. He's put this in, and then he put this one here, I think. Something to do with like keeping the draft out and stuff. He's painted that. Oh my god, Dad! Ugh, guys, I'm annoyed. So obviously this is like stood at the top of the stairs. He's obviously had to get his ladders out because, I mean, to get to the wall, I'm halfway down the stairs. But look, that's my hand sticking up, and that's how much height difference there is. So my dad must have got his ladders at a dodgy angle on these stairs by himself. And then he's done all this as well. Obviously his plan must have not worked, because you know, I can remember when we suggested the idea that the plasterboard, so as you can see, it's going like that to that. He wanted it to go like that way. Obviously that plan didn't work, but obviously he wouldn't have been able to get the plasterboard sheets up the stairs by himself. I need to go, I need to crack on because, like I said, I've come down, my dad's having dinner with my mum. I said that I wanted to go to the shop and get snacks, and spoiler alert, I didn't get any snacks because it was busy. So I got some pop, and my dad was like, oh, tidy up when you get there because it's messy. I mean, yes. It's messy. Like, honestly, I've completely given up tidying up in the kitchen because I tidy up and then my dad makes a mess again. I literally cleared this entire top, put all the chemical stuff and cement crap on the floor, and then that's kind of getting taken over, and then there's just... all that wood was in that corner. My dad has a log burning fire, so he's going to chop that up and then take it home. So he's got like free wood. I forgot to mention, I need to go quickly because my dad's going to be here any second. What we did the other day as well, we wanted to put, like on the edging of the window here, with paint, well my dad's painted it, he wanted to put this plastic, he got this plastic cladding stuff, and he's got like we've put a new window ledge on, and as you can see it's still got the plastic film on. And yes, it's not like at the wall properly yet, we need to like fill it with caulk and stuff, but I was going to put it on the edge there as well. Hello, it's a different day. Guys, I love this at the minute. I love while my dad's off work because I come to the house, my dad's still at his house, and I've come to the house and it's like, you're seeing my first impression at the same time because I'm seeing it at the same time as you. I just saw all the mess on the stairs and I'm like, what the hell is going off? So, without spoiling it, so, my dad did explain that paint on that wall is irrelevant because he was using it to get rid of, like, when he'd used the roller. So yesterday, me and my dad came, and obviously you've seen the height of the stairs. My dad got his ladders, he's left the toilet lid up, the dirty bugger, propped them there, whilst I was stood here on the landing bit, and we put that bit of plasterboard up there, up to that seam bit there, and it was horrible because my dad was like literally on the ladders here. I got a big T-pole of wood, I don't know if I still got it. I had that, I was holding that bit of wood to like, it was properly like, so this, I was holding, like, propping up like that, holding the plasterboard up. My dad was here on the ladders, up there, holding the front of it, and then I got the teapot of the wood, holding the back bit, balancing it up so he could then drill it in. And then today, so yesterday, he says that we got all the plasterboard and everything, and he says that it was going to get everything ready, so for when I was going to come round today, we was going to do the second half, and he's already done it. He's actually already done it, and it looks like he's had some trouble with the edge, because, like I've said, these walls are so blooming out of line, like they're not flat properly, and they're not in line, so, but no, it looks like he's done it. But then, on top of that, not only has he done, like that, he's done that as well. I think. Is that plasterboard? Yeah, that is plasterboard. He's done that as well, because he must have had some plasterboard in it. Yeah, he's used we had one, yesterday when I left, we had one full plasterboard sheet left. And at the minute we've still got a full green one, which is, don't forget, that's for bathroom, it's like moisture resistant, so it's expensive as well. That was like 30 quid. Normal plasterboard like this, but that size is like £12.90 something. So we've still got the moisture resistant one for the rest of the bathroom. But it looks like he's managed to use the full sheet. I've also got a new shower tray. Bear in mind, my dad has now, this is the third shower tray that I've got, so I don't know if this is, let me just turn you around. That's the brand of shower tray, that's what it looks like. We got it out yesterday. It's got like a little drain flap. Like my shower tray has a shower flap. We've still got that to do. He's done all of this, he's seamed it all, he's taped the seams, he's put like polyfiller crap, whatever it is in. And then we've just got this corner left to do. We have to build a wall. I mean, we're not Donald Trump or anything. This is currently the state of the bathroom. Because the shower tray, it was 1,000 by 760, which is millilitres, I think. Millimeters. This was a shower tray. It's definitely going to be smaller. It's French, but it's still English. 76 by 76 by 4.5. Originally, my dad said that it was going to be 1,000 mil. He's got some, I'll show you back, I'll go back downstairs in a minute, I'm not going upstairs, I'm not going downstairs again. We've got some like concrete plaster, it's not plaster, but it's like a concrete board, 2 of them, to put here. And then, originally it was going to be like 1,000 mil from this wall. So it was going to come out to like here. And originally I was going to build the wall from like here, out to like here. And then just plasterboard all of it there. But if the shower tray is smaller now, then we ideally won't have to build much of a wall. Maybe just like an extension bit to like here. Good morning, everybody. I do apologise for the noise. It's like 8:30 in the morning. I couldn't sleep. Like an egg. Hello. But no, as you can see, we've got a door. An actual door. So it's currently upside down. I think that's the bottom. And that's the top. I don't want to move it, because knowing my luck, I'll knock something off. But in fact, I'll just tilt it down and show you as much as I can. And hopefully not drop it in the process, which feels like I'm gonna. I'm just gonna put it back. I'm gonna just put it back. We've kind of, as you can see, there's like extra wooden glue, hopefully. I don't know what you've just seen, I couldn't see it. When you look at a door, I was yesterday years old, when I realised that a wooden door isn't just wood. This is inside a door, it's kind of fake. Like I said to my dad, I was like, oh, it looks like a beehive, like honeycomb thing. We've had to shorten down, obviously gonna put a door here, in the bathroom, in the kitchen. I'll get it right one day. We've sanded around the edges. My dad's filled in. You can't really tell in this light. We'll just put a light on. Yeah, it's no different. My dad's like, we've sanded all these like edge bits here, ready to paint. And my dad's put like polyfiller stuff in the walls where there's holes. Yesterday, ta-da! My dad's filled the hole. So my dad took the electrics out for this. Hi. It's disgusting and we haven't like that. My dad actually, in fact, I'll get back to that in a minute because I'm going off on a tangent. There's a weird thing in the wall here. It's like it's stepped out. And I said to my dad, I think they've hid a body behind it. But no, when he pulled this cabinet out, it ripped part of the wall out. So he cemented it yesterday. I don't want to touch it because it's probably still... It's like... dry to touch but not fully dry. My dad took the electrics out for this because Funny story, I'll get back to that in a minute, but my dad said basically if he had not intervened with the wires and stuff on this, the house could have burnt down. The counters are now, that's how it's going to be ideally in the kitchen, because my dad said, so funny enough, I keep going off on tangents, let me just finish what I'm saying and then I'll go back to it. So the door, that door that I've just shown you, is going to go here and open that way. But obviously when the counter was there was no room for the door to open, and obviously because of how the stairs are, you can't push it, like there's no way to push it open because it wouldn't work. But if you look at this, my dad's noticed before, they've had hinges, they've had a door up before because there was hinges here originally. There's a lip, where is it? Here, where like a door latch would have gone in before. So they've had a door on before, and for some reason they've took it off and then made these counters like how they did. But the counters are going to stay not exactly like this, but this was the plan now. So unfortunately I don't get my 3 countertop space plan like I'd wanted, because my dad was originally going to replace this countertop, was going to have like one there space and then one there still, and then the fridge was going to go under there. I was going to have a fresh countertop. I was going to have wooden chopping block in the middle for like cooking, because ideally this was going to be all the food preparation side, and then this side was going to be like all the washing and then like kettle and toaster and stuff like that, and then this was going to be like air fryer. Obviously we know now I'm not getting a cooker, I'm going to get one of those countertop oven things that's got 2 ring hob things on top. But obviously I'm not going to have my 3 like thing anymore, because obviously the fridge is going to go here. My dad's very big on moisture and damp and everything, so he says that, because we're going to put a door in as well, we've agreed that a door, as you can see, because there's like 2 doorways, a door is going to go here in the living room part, even though there's technically not a door for it, it's just solid wall. There's no framing for anything for a door, whereas obviously here there is already a framing, like this is wood, and then you've got like wall here. My dad said ideally it would have been better to have a door here, but then I was like, yeah, but because he wanted to put, ideally, he was adamant, no matter what, a door was going to either go here or here. But then he was like, oh, you need a door for the pantry. And I'm like, I'm not really that bothered about a pantry door. So I said, ideally, if we had the door here, like from the living room, you can keep this bit open, and then you can just keep this bit open. So I says, like, when you're cooking, like, say if you're in here cooking, and you need to grab some, like, herbs or whatever from the pantry, you can just walk over and grab it, and you're not faffing around with doors and stuff. I might get some kind of like curtainy kind of thing. I want to put a shelf about this high, and then I can put like plates on top, and then I can put a rail underneath and hang stuff. Me and my dad are going to go outside. Plan is later, because I've woken up early, I thought I'd come down and show you guys all this, but we're coming back later after I've taken my mum out to sort all the guttering out, because I haven't shown you outside before. But that's all I'm prepared to. That's all I want to show you for now. I'll show you the living room first. I didn't want this whole vlogging series to be like, oh yeah, look at this is amazing. So today, as you can see by the state of the living room, it's an absolute mess. So I'm about to clean this up in a minute after I've finished like recording. My dad said to just nip to B&Q. It's not fair and it's not right to just show you guys like all the best bits all the time. I'm going to record it and then I'll do voiceover when I'm back in, because I don't want to be standing outside talking. Gutter. So, what I've just shown you is obviously the guttering outside the back door where the kitchen is. And we're having a bit of a rough time with the guttering at the minute, because the guttering is disgustingly bad. So my dad has to just nip to B&Q to get some more pipe work and a down pipe and some brackets and stuff. The door is done. My dad is happy with the outcome of the door. I'm not going to show you because the bottom's, it's under there. I'm not going to faff around moving it, but no, I just wanted to point out that some days aren't going to be like the best days. Like, oh yeah, we've done all this work and we've made all this progress. That's not the case. Like, some days aren't going to be the best, and I think today's going to be one of them. The ceiling is disgusting. It's got that horrible print on, but if you can tell by the wall cut, like this isn't dirt, it's actually cream wall. But the wall, the roof, the ceiling is now white. My dad's painted. That's only one layer, by the way. It's gonna get like another 3 or 4 layers, well, 2 or 3 layers at this point. I don't know, but I'm basically stuck with this horrible printed pattern on the ceiling. I don't like it, but like I said, my dad's wanting to get me in this house as quickly as possible. So all the things that I don't like, it's not really a problem at the minute. It's like this wallpaper is gonna get painted white, like you'll fill it in there. But yeah, this is all gonna get painted white. I'm gonna eventually change the colour of this as well, because I did want, like, as soon as the rest of the house is gonna be nice and bright, I wanted like a dark, gloomy, spooky kind of stairwell. Only because obviously that's gonna have some kind of like creepy painting in. So I thought, oh, let's make the theme dark. Okay, I'm gonna go for now. Bye.